we gonna need this kind of autonomous system that I already sent to you. The digital laboratory in here. So still in progress. Still, right now, continue to purchasing the instruments. Like we have wave powder, right? Like titanium dioxide powder, and then you are going to mix it with niobium oxide. But we gotta need to mix it very firmly using ball mill.
Yeah.
Yeah, using ball mill, but in the autonomous way.
Yeah.
Automatic ball mill.
Yeah, it must be like it's isolated, so there is no human touch because it's very sensitive.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So we use robot. What we use because Japanese university.
Mitsubishi, Geo, something.
Denso wave.
Denso. Yeah, I know.
Denso wave. So they have robots called Kubota.
Yeah. Yeah, Kubota is like one of particular the generous technology. Kubota, Kubota, but Indonesia like from excavator.
Yep, like usually for the robots we use like universal robots, UR.
Yeah,
UR is the easiest one, but because we're gonna need to synergy with Japanese companies as well, what we use is Kubota, the Denso wave. We use Kubota to mix powder together, weighing the powder, and then mix it using the ball mill. Then after that we separate it, we filter it, and then we obtain the powder. We pelletize it autonomously, and then after that doing the sintering.
Yeah, sintering process.
Sintering
before the calcination, like.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So, calcination, exactly.
So how many iteration when we start from the powder or the chemical itself, like the raw materials of the chemicals to be the catalyst? How many steps that you want to make this autonomous, and is it possible that is it already have the software that you can use, or we need to develop? You need me to develop the software.
Yes, that's the main challenge, to be honest, because our team basically chemical engineering people, so the software engineering is like quite few. But what we are going to make is the Python-based orchestration.
Yeah. How much? How many steps? 5, 8?
Look, it depends on for the system we call it modules, right?
Modules. Okay.
Yep. We have like several types of modules. The first one is the weighing. You measure the amount of the powder, right?
Yeah, measure the powder.
So that's the first one for the weighing modules. And then after that, you move to the mixing modules.
Yeah.
And then after that, to do the pelletizing modules.
Yeah.
Then you move to the sintering module, and then done. Oh no! The last one is the electrical measurement.
Okay.
Modules.
Okay.
So basically, it's like 5 minimum.
Yeah, but so we can make like for the each steps you can make like AI agent that has the knowledge, that has the when they doing, maybe there is some error, and they will learn from the error, and they will do better at iteration and get the smaller error.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can try develop it, and GTVO actually making like a Jatevo Chainlets. This is like a chain or multi-agent that we involving one of the LLM, but the LLM is just a backbone. There will be another technology like machine learning, or another like we use just hard coding from the PyTorch or any stack of this AI. Yeah.
Yep, that will be enough for the process to making the system. I think. Yeah. We definitely can do that, to be honest.
Yeah.
And using creating many multiple AI agents to enable this. Yeah, very glad to do that, to be honest.
Maybe what's time around summer or fall at that time. I mean like August, September, or if I visit your laboratory or the university, maybe 1 or 2 weeks to try to learn your laboratory system, and we will do the like sourcing the robots, or the robot already there, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need to
Exactly.
see.
So right now we are purchasing the instruments and the robots for this digital laboratory for the autonomous ceramics synthesis and characterization. And I expect that on August or maybe on September the robots will arrive. So basically we can just easily use them, uh, do the teaching first, and then we just create a simple system. For example, like you want to do the mixing using robot, and the using the mortar, for example,
Yeah.
to pelletize it. I mean to make the smaller grain, and then you analyze it. That should be very easy to do that, and very feasible. But I would like to highlight one important factor, that like one other important thing is like to create digital twin.
Okay.
Like we just simulate it, or maybe do the experiment digitally first.
Okay, that's one
It
of
will be much easier.
is that I ever had like a virtual research and innovation.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it as well.
Already do you have like the infrastructure for the virtual research and innovation? Oh,
Yeah, for the first system, for the thin film battery system, we already make the digital twin. I mean the digital miniature of our system. But some part of it, for example, like we use robot to move samples from place A to place B. But right now we don't have that data. So right now under construction.
mhm.
You can expect that we will be finishing it like on September.
Okay.
So I think fall would be better for you to come and collaborate with us.
Yeah, in September, and we actually the one of the product of the GTVO, if we already investing and in the future for the data center, we want to create like the isolated virtual and research innovation, because when you do the research with the many things that you have to make the hardware, you can try to simulate in the virtual isolation. I mean like using code, using the ecosystem of the inside of the data center, we can communicate each other without we are being there. So you can invite from the USA, from Indonesia, from Singapore to do the research collaboration. But it needs like a server, like when you are playing game like PUBG, that you are using the Tencent, and this one is like specialized for the virtual research innovation for its universities. One of the futures of the GTVO product is making one of them, because I was the academician. I was in chemical engineering, that one of my vision, but sometimes I need to move on to the industries that real making money. But at some point, I want to get back to the academician, and we want to use the some of the GTVO's revenue to do the productive things that can collaborate from the US, from the Japanese. So you are inviting me in September, and as from University of Tokyo, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. And you can be one of our advisor or researcher inside the GTVO, and maybe it can be a real company that make like a Sakana or any other company like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't expect that, the spirit to beat Sakana, very, very
Yeah.
challenging, to be honest.
Yeah. We can do that, and we if we get funding from the Japanese government, like it will be good, because we need to prove that we can create that things, because we are not in the computer science degree or software engineer. So basically, we need a prototype that can be shown to the Japanese official.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You definitely can do that.
All right.
Like,